Welcome everyone to your reading. This is Stephanie. I hope you're all having a great day. Today's reading is going to be on what is stopping you right now from true love, from attracting that divine counterpart into your life, from finding that romantic, beautiful, passionate energy. So let's get into it for all of you. I already pulled your cards. I actually was meditating and I wrote some notes down. So let's get into it, all right? We got the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the Page of Wands here. And we have the Ace of Wands here. Let me see, make sure that this is all in frame because I have issues with the camera being like crooked or something. And I pulled some oracle cards here. We got soulmate, twin flames, soul contract, soul connection, and past lives. Let me put that here. We got unfinished business here. All right. It's not over, patterns, back and forth, and baggage. All right. And we have the card of change. Regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycles. All right. So this is I already saw a lot of messages here and cards that are just kind of confirming certain messages here. There's like but we're going to get into it. So what I wanted to first see is like your current energy, and I pulled the Seven of Wands for that. So definitely, if you can see this card, you have those wands kind of like, it's as if these people are holding these wands against this person, and this person's kind of like on defense mode. He's trying to get out of this door and like get away with, get away from these people, right? He's on the defense. He's guarded, right? He's like, you're not stepping past this boundary. And that's the energy that a lot of you might be in right now. Very guarded, right? And again, when I say this, Spirit likes that we use discernment, but it can be when we use the discernment, obviously we will only want to allow certain people into our lives that complement our lives, but we can put up such a strong fortress and guards around us that it could seem to other people impenetrable, right? So we can be, on our end, from our point of view, oh, I'm just, being very careful. But then, and of course, that's going to protect us from people that are not coming in with the best of intentions. But it also can maybe signal to certain people that do have good intentions that we are not available, we're not interested, or we're just very, very guarded, right? Right, but also I'm getting here very like an exhausted energy too for some of you, that you feel like you have to protect yourself because you feel like maybe also, and we're going to get into the past too, of you've always had to defend yourself, or if you didn't, that people would take advantage for some of you, right? It's like you have to defend your standards, like, and a lot of you have gone through a healing process also. Well, let me look at my notes here that I wrote. I put down your defensiveness, cautionary approach to love. Possibly, again, have been also for some of you maybe become cynical about, certain people coming, like, what are your intentions? Are you like up to no good type of energy, right? But also because I feel like this could be stemming from past circumstances that unfortunately might have happened. Everybody's gone through it at some point in our lives, right? Again, like the first sight of anything, you're like, get away from me. That's the energy here, like very, very protective of your energy, which I think is really good, but also can signal to certain people that really probably are very attracted to you and have good intentions that you are not available. That's the energy here that I'm getting. Let me see here. Again, Spirit does want us to use discernment, but it's just sometimes it can be a little bit yeah, like the fortress is impenetrable, right? Yeah, warrior, like in warrior mode. But also sometimes you have to put on that harder shell if we've gone through a significant healing process, right? So I wanted to get into the next card here, which is the Four of Pentacles, and this is going into also what may be blocking true love, and it's literally confirming or complementing this card, the Seven of Wands. You see how he's holding these coins to his chest? He doesn't want to let anything in. He's holding his energy to himself, like, nope, I'm good. I don't want that, and that, even though it might be not a conscious, that you're not consciously doing this, like you don't feel like you're putting out these signals, but energetically, subconsciously, you are putting out these signals. Sorry. It's like you're holding on so tightly to your energy because you just don't want to allow anything that is going to misuse your love or your energy, right? Yeah, you're like, it's like a fear of possibly being hurt, so you just don't let anybody in, right? And again, we're going to get into it, but this could be stemming from a past situation and you're just protecting your energy. But again, it can be subconsciously you're sending out these signals that you're not open for love. You're not available, or you're just not interested, right? Even though consciously you feel like you might be putting out those signals, right? Yeah, so let me just go into my notes. Basically, yeah, like, again, like a defensive energy for some of you, holding on to your own energy, again, because possible fear of the other person misusing your trust, right? Very cautionary energy, just like the Seven of Wands, right? And again, Spirit does want us to put up our healthy boundaries. They always want us to put up healthy boundaries and only allow people that will complement us. But again, it could slide, it could go to the other end of the scale too much, right? Or the pendulum is swinging too far on the other end is what I mean. Yeah, so for some, that may be like, because I'm going to get into it, there is energies here that are trying to approach you. There are energies that are attracted to you, but they're like, oh, maybe she's not interested, or maybe he's not interested, or, maybe they're not into me. But even though you're like, maybe, again, consciously you are interested, but your energy is sending out another type of signal. And then we're going to go on to this next card, this Knight of Cups here, with how this block, why you're holding onto your energy so tightly. It's this Knight of Cups here. And this Knight of Cups, to me, this could have been like something, again, from the past. This is what it's stemming from. This could have been a relationship, like this person might have swept you off your feet, love bombing, right? And then all of a sudden the switch like went off, and this is another person, and you're like, who are you? Who's the person I've been dating all this time, right? And yeah, and again, you put your trust and your love into this person in the past, and they misused it, right? And they came in like hot, like, and it's like I guess in the background, they misused the love, right? They didn't come in serious, they didn't come in with longevity, and it was just like again, they misused and didn't put in, like, at first they put in a ton of energy, and then yeah, so basically you're trying to protect your energy because you're like, can I trust another person, like this, right? And I feel like this other energy that's trying to come in is definitely more of a balanced energy, but this is what this is stemming from, right? Like, it was like a whirlwind romance type of thing. They came in really fast, intense, and again, love bombing, right? Yeah, maybe they made promises that they did not keep, right? I'm just looking at my notes again too. Yeah, someone from the past that did make an offer of love, but negatively, aspected. This person could have love bombed and then pulled a switch. Maybe this love was, yeah, they swept you off your feet, but yeah, this person misused your trust for sure. And that's where I feel like this protecting your own energy is coming from, right? So we're going into, again, how is this energy affecting your present love life? And like I was saying earlier, consciously you might feel like you're putting out, oh yeah, I'm interested, I'm on dating apps, or whatever the case may be. It could be a different situation for all of you, but subconsciously you're putting out this hermit energy where you're kind of pulled your energy into yourself, a lot of introspection, but also this hermit energy can also discuss us like really going, you know how we go over things in our head, we relive moments, and we like something that might have happened, and we just keep going and over and over and over in our head, and we just like don't let it go. It's like something like that kind of energy. It's like you're reliving certain moments, and again, it's like your energy is not in the present moment. It's something, it's like some of that energy stuck in the past. I feel for some of you, this energy, because of this unfinished business card here, there would be like some of you would benefit from a cord cutting ritual. They actually have a lot of stuff on YouTube. I've had cord cuttings done in the past from like energy practitioners. If you can find one in your area, that it might be beneficial for you. But also, if you want to look at a YouTube, sometimes those Reiki energy healing type of videos, I know it's like a lot of people think that you have to be in person to do but you can do a distance Reiki energy, but like the ones on YouTube, if you really feel and connect with that person in the video, I don't see why it wouldn't benefit you. Like, I think that it could benefit you still. So I have seen a lot of those cord cutting videos on YouTube. So if you resonate with that person that's making the video and you do feel a shift, I'm sure that it can help you. So maybe you could watch one of those, and that could help you also to release this energy, right? Again, so this hermit, how is this blocking you? There's an energy of being withdrawn right now. You have become wiser though, and you have done a lot of healing, but sometimes when we go within too much, it could go, again, the pendulum could swing too far onto the other end, where it's not just, oh yeah, there's a lot of introspection, I'm meditating, I'm having my alone time. It could turn into where we're starting to isolate ourselves, right? So yeah, I'm just looking at my notes here. Yeah, for some of you, it's like the energy of like you would rather be alone, right? And it's like right now you're struggling to open up or to let people in. That's definitely the energy too. Again, it's something from this past, stemming from this past energy, right? And again, like I was saying, we can be so stuck in our heads, constantly that inner dialogue of what happened, what could have been, it's just like running through your mind, right? But then again, that's stuck in the past energy. But definitely, I feel like for a lot of you, this is subconsciously you're sending out these signals that you're not willing to allow anyone into your life. But let's get into the exciting part, which is the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands that came forward. And I really like that because this is that fire energy. There's definitely an energy here that wants to come into your life. There's definitely people here that once you open up, that this energy is this, that the fire is like the masculine energy here, the wands is the masculine energy. There's definitely people that are attracted to you, right? And again, this Page of Wands energy also shows me that spirit wants you, because this is your spirit's guidance right here, right? They want you to know that there are new beginnings if you open up and allow it. They want you to enjoy the present. They want you to enjoy your future. They don't want you to live in the past and think about the past constantly. Again, that's what I was saying about the cord cutting. There needs to be some kind of release here so you can allow yourself to enjoy your present. And what I mean by this is like, yeah, allow yourself, go on dates, let people take you out. It doesn't have to turn into something serious right away, but just enjoy the moment, right? Enjoy that moment, enjoy and be in that receptive feminine energy, allow the divine masculine energy to take the lead, take you out, treat you to a nice dinner, treat you to a nice movie or whatever. Let yourself be, let this person be romantic. But also, again, use discernment. And I feel like a lot of you have done so much healing with this. You've gotten yourself in a good place, but I feel like also Spirit wants to just acknowledge the fact that the pendulum maybe is swinging too far onto the other end where you're starting to isolate yourself, okay? But there's definitely a spark here, right? And flirtatious energy is coming towards you, right? But they want you to be in a joyful state. They want you to just enjoy life. They want you to be in an adventure mode, right? And again, not everyone is your past, is the energy here, right? And let me look at my notes again too. Yeah, let me see here. Fun, vibrant, adventure. Again, not to take things so seriously, just let yourself have fun, right? Let yourself enjoy the moment, yes, use your discernment, but let yourself be approached, and again, it doesn't have to turn into something serious right away. Just get into that flow of just being in the present right now. And then we're going into the Ace of Wands here. Again, this fiery, like divine masculine energy is coming your way. There's this chemistry here, attraction, passion here. This energy wants to enter your life, but there's been like a fortress around you, right? Yeah, allow yourself to just be taken out, allow yourself to just enjoy your moment, right? Yeah, that divine masculine is very attracted to you. If a new situation is coming, let it come. And yes, have your healthy boundaries up, but allow yourself to get taken out on a date. That's the energy here that Spirit wants you to know. And that's the energy that's been trying to push into your life too. So let's get into your oracle cards too. So this soulmate energy, this soulmate card here has two messages here. There's an energy with this unfinished business, with this twin flame thing, right? Soul contract, right? Past lives, but also this energy also of this new energy coming in. So I feel like for some of you, whatever this situation was in the past, right? There was like patterns, like a back and forth thing going on with this, because a lot of these, sometimes these twin flame energies can be very karmic, and not necessarily that I think that we should be stuck with this twin flame, but sometimes it's just there to show us different lessons, right? There's like a karmic energy here, something that there was a contract there basically that the two individuals needed to fulfill together, to learn certain lessons, to go through certain circumstances, right? So this energy I feel like needs to be let go, because again, this energy keeps coming in and out. I feel for some of you, this may resonate for just some of you. This energy keeps coming in and out, and this for some of you, you're even holding on to this energy too, and you're not allowing this new energy to come in. So that's why I was saying cord cutting, releasing that energy, because this baggage here, definitely don't allow an old toxic situation to come in, but also not to allow the past to burden your present and your future. It's like Spirit wants you to learn from those situations, but also to let yourself go, set yourself free is the message here, right? But also with this soulmate energy, this energy is coming in. There's like that twin flame contract, karmic energy that needs to be let go for this new soulmate energy to come in, okay? Because you are going through change, you have gone through regeneration, you have gone through growth, you have gone through metamorphosis, right? You finished an old cycle and a new cycle is ready to start, right? Something that's more balanced though. All right, to all of you. Let me see what else. Is anything else I'm picking up with this energy? Yeah. Definitely look up on YouTube. You can find them anywhere, and just scroll through different videos, different YouTube channels, and whichever one resonates with you for a cord cutting energy healing. If it resonates with you and you feel good with the person, watch it and really go through that, maybe do a short meditation with that to release that old energy. But if you do have an energy healer around you, I would suggest going to that. Maybe that could help you too. All right. So all of you, I send you tons of love. I really love this reading. Let me know how you feel, how it resonated for you, okay? And I will see all of you soon. Bye.